The happiness thing is the
I don't know, man. And I wasn't trying to like actually segue into this, but every now and then I was like, it would be easier just to marry somebody like a prince or some shit, you know, like just luck into something, some game, some trap, you know, whatever. Just get a guy or gal.
you want to marry up. Like when Dave Chappelle got married to Oprah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. Just get Oprah pregnant.
That's for a skit, people. It's not,
Yo.
not for real.
That was so funny. Called Little John.
Yeah.
Little John. Yeah. That was a great skit. All of those skits were wonderful.
All of the skits were great.
So many of them were.
Yeah. Okay, I took you away from your segue. But
No, I'm
the
good
royal
with-
wedding.
Yeah.
Do you have words? Do you have words about the royal wedding?
Here,
also,
listen.
remember, this is our Eid episode
Yeah.
that we're doing preemptively.
I think
because I'm not going to be here for Eid.
That's
I'm going to
true.
be in Mauritius. So
And the royal wedding happened yesterday.
Yeah.
That's the reason it's kind of poignant.
right.
But I thought it was hilarious. I didn't watch any of it. I saw the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some of the post and pre-coverage.
Yeah.
And then I was like, we're pretending, right? Like, we're pretending these guys are kings and queens. And
Yes.
But they are like duchess of whatever. And they were like, every little thing. This brooch was from his grandmother.
Yeah.
None of her family is here. Did you know she's half black for the 100th time? Which I'm glad. I'm glad they're getting some diversity into that royal family.
Right. I think, really, they only needed diversity of like bloodline.
Yeah, that's true. They're just interbreeding amongst each other.
Oh, boy. But
But it was a big deal. Priyanka Chopra was there.
Okay.
George Clooney and Amal Oprah was there.
You already know much more than me.
That's all I know.
Okay.
That's all I know so far. I didn't even know. I don't give two craps. But then again, I was like, it'd be nice to marry a prince every now and then. Just be like, all your worries gone. You're a struggling actress or just an actress. You get around. You're doing your work.
Yeah, that's it.
And then the prince looks at you, and you look at him, and you're like, yes, got him. Got a prince. A prince. How many prince are there? Right?
Not many.
No, you don't want to get a Saudi prince.
You
don't want one of those. You can't even drive now.
You don't want to.
No. It's like
you don't want an Arab prince.
You're his favorite thing after his eagle or some crap then, you know?
And the 10 other white women he flies in.
Right. Yeah. And his 3 cars that he loves more than he loves you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but this one I was like, hey, good for you, man. Megan,
Yeah.
you hit it big.
I wonder what she's going to do now. Like, is
You
she
think
still
she's going to act still?
Is she still going to do Suits?
No.
It's done now, right?
It's done.
It's done.
I think that's all done. I think she's just a princess.
I hear tell
Yeah.
that you can only wear 2 colors of nail polish.
Say word.
That's what I heard when I went to physio. You can only wear 2. It's pre thing.
That higher education that is physio. Where
Right.
you learn all the truths of the world.
Or
Yeah.
if the queen finished eating her food, you're sitting down at the dinner table.
Yeah.
With the queen.
Right.
And the queen finishes her food.
Yeah.
Everyone's finished.
Wow.
You don't eat after the queen's done.
There must be some of that. There must be some secret, like, you hear along the way as well.
Yeah.
Like, behind this wall is
I wonder what dark shit she gets.
I know,
she's going to
right?
be able to see now.
some underground stuff.
Yeah.
You know what's under this castle?
Yeah. But it can't be anything really to do with like, there's not going to be a lot of black secrets.
No, I don't
because
think
they've already like purged that out of the way before she came on board.
Probably. They probably don't even tell her. They probably don't even tell her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's secrets that nobody knows.
Good for her. I think she's an attractive woman. Most of the ladies at work were like, she's a 5. And I was like,
What?
That's just jealousy.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. Multiple.
No way.
For his mom, he's like, very plain. I was like, she's not plain. Are you kidding me?
Yo, she's gorgeous.
Harry looks like just a random dude. I mean, he's a prince, so that's why he gets to...
Yeah, I would put him at a low 6.
I wasn't going to rate him, but if we are...
I felt like we were doing that.
He's
So
just a random redhead. He's just a dude with a beard. Just a guy.
Yeah.
If I saw him like at Aaron, they were like, yeah, whatever. But her, I'm like, that's a good looking lady.
Yeah. Did you see Beckham?
Yeah, that's a good looking man.
Yeah, when Beckham showed up?
Yeah, high 8. Clooney, high 9. Clooney's at top of my books. I don't know why.
He's a very charming man.
He is.
Just the way how he talks.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like comfortable and also important at the same
Carries
time.
himself well.
Man.
He's got a great looking wife who's
George
brilliant.
Clooney. Yeah, he was the first guy who was wearing loafers without socks.
Yeah, made it happy. He's like the Jennifer Aniston of men. That guy. See how this podcast is already better than the last one? That's when you talk about Jennifer Aniston, man. George Clooney,
man.
tops.
Yeah.
I would say. But I also, I don't know, there's some, I like the fact that they were like, Harry got his hair done at this place. And the guy was like getting interviewed, the guy who did his hair. And I was like, who cares about any of this?
Everyone does, dude.
Apparently a whole nation.
There's a like a breakdown of all the money spent.
Yeah.
And apparently $19,000 went towards makeup.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I believe you.
Yeah.
Whoa. All right. Sorry. Interruption.
What?
Yesterday, cougar killed a man in Washington. Did you hear about it?
No, tell me more.
Dude, a cougar killed a cyclist. There are two cyclists going, right?
Right.
All right. Let's say you and me are going. You and me are cycling in a trail in the woods.
Right.
A cougar killed one guy.
Yeah.
And drug him back to the den.
Right.
The other guy calls, for help. He's on the phone. He's cycling.
Mm-hmm.
Cougar catches up.
Oh my God.
Mauls him.
Uh-huh.
By that time, like the park rangers are showing up because he got one guy to a den, caught up to another guy, and started mauling him.
Right.
And then they had to put the cougar down.
Right.
Yeah. When the the park rangers showed up, they like scared away the cougar. It ran away. They had to come back with dogs, hunt it down, and then put it down.
Right.
But I was like, that is a horrible bike ride.
Yeah. So one guy's dead. The other one is
Mauled. But not to death.
Right.
Which is still pretty bad.
Yeah. It's
Cougars don't just, nip you.
No.
No.
Oh my God.
There was also a case of a kid last week getting hit by a coyote.
Hit by a coyote.
Not hit by a coyote, but like a coyote, attacked him.
A coyote put out a hit.
Yeah.
On a kid.
Coyote's walking around with a
Bring him to
baseball
me.
bat. Called a hitman. Animals, man.
Yeah. See, on one hand, I understand that you got to put down that cougar.
Yeah.
I understand. But on the other hand, should we not applaud like the focused killer instinct that is to take one cyclist down? Because the human wasn't just running.
No.
It was on a machine.
Right.
And he took one of them off the machine.
Right.
Dragged him home.
Yeah.
Feed the cubs.
Right.
And then while the cubs were eating,
I'll go get the other one.
Mom was like, "Are you still hungry, guys?"
Yeah.
Right. I don't think this is
dessert?
gonna be enough.
No.
Right. I'll be right back.
Oh man.
And then ran,
yeah.
followed the scent
Probably.
with incredible gusto.
Yeah. And that guy was biking the shit at that point. He's not just strolling, he is going.
Right. But here's the question.
How do you get both?
Yeah.
Fool me once.
The second time, I feel like I would have biked hard enough.
Yeah.
To get out of range.
Right.
Just out of range. Because
if I went down, you would have you're like, that's Syed. He's gone. I gotta go.
Thoughts and prayers, bro.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. I'll call somebody. That's impressive. But at that point, you got to put you're like, that cougar knows
too much.
He knows that things on cycles are food.
The problem is that did you kill the babies?
Probably not.
Right. Here's the thing. The DNA lives.
I don't know if there wasn't even babies, dude.
I know. I made that up. I really did.
Probably.
I really made that up. But I don't know. I feel like that type of killer instinct should be somewhat celebrated.
I think so too.
I just don't like the fact that they clipped it then.
Yeah.
And then now you won't know the potential of how much imagine the level of badassery.
Oh man.
That would happen over a couple generations. Of those cougars.
I wish saber-toothed tigers was still around.
Right.
How did those guys die out? Can you imagine you being in a park, something that looks like a buck-toothed tiger? It's like, oh no.
No. See, when a buck-toothed tiger.
Oh, it's not a buck-tooth. That's true.
Sounds like a nerdy tiger.
That sounds way funnier than a saber-tooth.
Saber-toothed tiger is like two knives on the side of his face.
Last night, I get home.
Yeah.
We hang out at Nazia's, had a fun time. I'm having trouble getting home, so what do? I get home and I start researching prehistoric animals.
Right.
So modern-day animals that used to be way bigger in prehistoric times.
Right.
And their weights.
Okay.
And I find it awesome. And I Googled this, and it's like Imgur. I'm like, Imgur?
Yeah.
Click on that, and they have pictures.
Okay.
Can I show them to you? Because I favorited this.
Yeah.
I was not planning to bring this up, but
Hold
since
on.
we're on the subject of tigers.
Maybe we can bring it up here.
Let me find it in here first, and then we'll throw it up there, boy. We'll throw it up there. That'll take about 2 seconds to find.
Fine. I'll continue talking.
I found it.
Oh my God.
All right. How do we do this?
Imgur.
Oh, and it's for some reason it's titled "I just waited 40 minutes for the doctor." So if you go on Google, guys, yes, and you type in those words, I just waited 40 minutes for a doctor, giant animals, all right? So you're going to be able to actually click on that picture for me, buddy?
I don't think it goes bigger.
Yeah, if you click on it, maybe it do. Oh, no, it don't. All right, cool. I'm going to let you go through this so you can read these out loud.
Okay.
Because these are amazing. Read the weights, too.
All right. The Humboldt penguin.
10 pounds.
10 pounds, right? The water king. 130 pounds.
That's a bird my size that looks like a penguin, right? It's not a flightful bird. So this thing walks you down, and it's a carnivore. So imagine that.
130 pounds. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Next one. A Roe River turtle. 100 pounds. Giant freshwater turtle. 4,400 pounds.
That's a grown ass. That's a truck. That's a truck of a turtle. That's a truck. Can you scroll? Can you give me the mouse? I want to scroll down just so I can see the pictures.
It doesn't go.
Then you give me my thing back, and then you look at that.
Yeah, you do that. All right, here we go.
Scroll down.
Here we go. Capybara. Capybara, 100 pounds. By the way.
One lost in High Park. Two of them actually last year.
Really?
Yeah. They were lost for like 2 weeks. They escaped from the zoo.
Okay, so capybaras, for people who don't know, Google it.
Yeah.
They're the biggest or the largest rodent currently right now, and they're super chill.
Yeah.
You can pet them, and you can just like
They seem
put all
super
types
nice.
of
They grass.
Anyway, largest known rodent, 2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds. Still buck tooth.
Yeah, that one is a legitimate buck. Okay, 9-banded armadillo.
45 pounds. Back in the day, giant glyptodontid.
4,000 pounds.
I want to ride it. It used to have a spiked tail.
That's amazing.
All right, here's when it starts getting nutty after this one.
Okay, common wombat, 60
pounds. Largest known marsupial, Diprotodon, 4,000 pounds, and now it gets scary.
Okay, here we go. Wild pig, 150 pounds.
Hell pig! Mother effing hell pig. And I did later Google hell pig, and
they look scary as frick.
Yeah, you can ride them, dude. Yeah. They are like from Jahannam, like
2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds of carnivorous pig.
Okay, a Honda Civic, I believe, is 2,300 pounds.
Dude, it's a Civic that wants to eat you, right?
All right, Hoffman's two-toed sloth, 15 pounds.
Giant ground sloth, 8,000 pounds. This is a sloth that was 8,000 pounds. That's ridiculous.
All right, Indian rhinoceros, 4,400 pounds.
Indrocotherium, 44,000 pounds. This looks like a giraffe. That's a rhino.
That's a rhino.
Look at the next one and don't tell me you can go to sleep easy.
American crocodile, 840 pounds. And here's the thing. Just crocodiles by themselves are scary as frick.
Yeah, that thing looks like it came out of a Constantine movie. Like that thing looks like a demon.
Super scary. Giant crocodiliform.
20,000 pounds, son.
20,000.
20,000 pounds. I had to Google it. They have teeth and stuff. They have skeletons. This thing was like a couple of buses together.
Yeah.
And used to eat things.
Yeah.
Probably a sloth.
That's incredible. And the thing is that... Okay, wait. Continuing on. Giant great white shark, 5,000 pounds. If y'all been to Ripley's...
Yeah.
I go often.
Right.
There is at the very end of the little thing there.
Yeah.
Is the actual size of the silhouette, so you can see how big it is compared to you.
Yeah.
It's large.
It's large.
It's very large.
Megalodon. Also, what's a better name for it than a friggin' megalodon?
That's it. It's the biggest thing ever.
175,000 pounds.
Yeah. Actually, dude, by the way.
From 5,000 pounds, add 170,000 pounds to that.
Yeah.
That's insane. I would never go in the water. The water would be off limits forever. I'd die of thirst.
There's a movie.
Yeah?
That's coming out called The Meg.
Oh, no.
And it's with, what's Transporter? Jason Statham?
Yeah.
And all they're doing is trying to hunt a megalodon.
Dang.
Also, there's a giant squid in there. There's a bunch of things. It's like one of those summer movies. Remember Piranha and then Piranha 3D?
Right. Tornado.
Right.
Sharknado.
It's almost like that. It feels
well,
like.
you know.
Anyway, final one on this list. Blue whale, 400,000 pounds. That's current.
Mammalodon.
300.
Also, mammalodon? That's a mammal with a word don at the
Archaic baleen whale, 300 pounds.
The reason whales went that way was because this whale, the blue whale, used to be a giant ass dog, right? It went backwards. Like, it became a huge fish.
Yeah. He really lost his way in the evolutionary process.
I found it to be super scary and interesting. This is the kind of stuff that, I wish, inshallah, like when we get to like make wishes later on after we die, I was like, can we go back and see some of these things in action, please? Can I
Right.
ride this hell pig? I won't eat it, I promise.
I wouldn't even ask for that.
No?
I mean, I'd ask to be
I
able
wanna.
to see it, but like I'm not looking to ride a hell pig.
I want to see it in that. I want to see what is it, a flat face bear or a short face bear?
Short face bear, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that thing. That's not even that long. That's like 100 or 200 years ago.
Yeah.
That was a bear the size of a bus that used to hunt people.
It's interesting that dinosaurs still get the
Attention.
bulk of the attention compared
Right.
to like all this other cool stuff
Yeah.
that's around.
Even like, what's that friggin' preacher eagle? That eagle that looks like it has an evil head?
Or is that a goat?
No.
there's a
It's
goat
like that
looks
duck
an evil
looking, the evilest duck ever. Evil duck. I know that's not the scientific word, but it'll show it to me.
Oh! I know what you're talking about. It's got like dead eyes, and it
Yeah,
looks at
yeah,
you,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's something build, shoebill bird, shoebill something,
Shoebill duck.
shoebill
It is a shoebill duck.
stork.
Look, I found a picture of it eating a duck.
Oh my god, dude!
Look at us eating a normal duck.
Hey, it looks like it's just picking up the duck.
Look at this thing's jaws, though, man. Shoebill duck.
Shoebill duck. Yo, that is an evil looking duck. Stork. It's a stork.
All of these pictures look evil, man. That is a menacing animal.
Yeah, it's really scary. I've never seen like a bird that could make me like it'd scare me just by its looks.
You're not doing any Ezekiel
Or like a
jokes
duck.
with that thing. I have
yeah.
no idea what to do there. I'd need a baseball bat.
Yeah. And some legs. Run away, man.
This is one of those situations where even if that duck was very peaceful, I might have to hit it and run away because it looks so scary. I would be like, I'm so sorry I have to do this. I can't take the risk. Boom. And I run away.
Oh man.
Scary stuff. How do we get here? Cougars?
Yeah, that's how we did. Well,
You know, Meghan Markle's older than Harry, speaking about cougars. Anyways, full circle. I think
well done, bro.
we
That's
tied
it.
a bow on this.
That's it. That goes on a shelf.
Thank you.
We will not touch that again.
Nope.
What was I gonna say? Oh, well, since this is the Eid episode, even though it's not Eid currently.
You can talk about food. I'm gonna slap you. No. What are you
No,
gonna talk about?
I'm not gonna talk about food. I'm
Okay,
gonna talk about
thank
food. Favorite childhood Eid gift?
I didn't.
You guys didn't do?
No, we
you
didn't.
No.
No.
Okay. I got a bike.
You got a bike for Eid?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Eid bike? Did you like tell them you wanted a bike?
I think I might have mentioned it. I was a kid. I don't really remember.
That's pretty cool, man.
But I don't know where they hid this bike because when you're a kid,
Right.
as Eid gets closer, you start going into closets,
Right.
trying to see if you can find that Lego box because normally I get Lego for Eid,
Of course you do.
and I found nothing, and I was sad because normally I find them,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find anything. And Eid happened, the morning of.
Yeah.
Everyone's taking a shower. Everyone's perpetually late, trying to get to prayer on time, and I didn't know how to ask.
Yeah.
Where my present at?
Right.
Because that's rude.
Right.
So
Can't be like these white kids.
So instead I said, are we not going to pop some balloons? Which
You
was
guys normally pop balloons?
no, we don't.
No, that's
no,
just
but
how
that
you
was the
ask.
best I could get.
That's awesome.
We're not gonna pop some balloons. I was like, no, not this year.
Yeah.
So we already got ready. And we're about to go. So we're coming downstairs, and we were about to go in the car in the garage, but my mom said, "Come over here," and she came here, and it was a bright red bike leaning against that pole right there.
Oh man. Dude, this thing right here.
Right
Jeez,
there.
You've been here since you were a child. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So, bike.
Nice, man.
That was a good gift.
We would get money
Yeah.
because it's that Eid in Pakistan. That's what would happen. So,
Yeah.
me, my favorite cousin, and my sister would pool our money in and buy like ridiculous things that were like perishable. And I remember the favorite thing we ever bought was a giant ice cream cake. And I mean a giant ice cream cake with no access to a freezer, right?
This is a one and done
Yeah,
situation.
we bought this thing. We ran home.
Yeah.
No bowls. Just pull out a spoon. We ate the crap out of this ice cream cake. That was my favorite Eid memory.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
And then your parents started to ask you, like, hey, did you get some money? Because they're like, they got to give money to kids, and you give them some money. They're like, I only got this much.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of it? Ice cream cake. But yeah, that's
boy.
even now though. Like I'll go to a relative's house and they'll have like 5 kids, and I'll be like, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys are getting 5ers. There's too many of you. If you have 2 kids, you might get some 20s. You got 5 kids. I'm sorry, kids.
It's a problem.
Here's $5 each. Hope you like Osmos.
Yeah, I'm going to Mauritius. I'm not going to bring any Eid gifts.
What are you gonna do?
I am the Eid gift.
You're the worst uncle or whatever ever then. Because
No, it's not that. I'll take, we'll take them out.
85 and you're just giving them a high five.
Take them out. We'll go out to eat. We'll go to restaurants. That
They've
type of
eaten
thing.
before, man.
I know.
They want
But
stuff.
I don't eat with
So in
them very
Mauritius, do
often.
they give gifts?
I don't know. I've never been there.
This is cool for you, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
So I'm going to go and then we're going to see.
We'll see. We'll see. I like it though.
Hoping for another bike.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Jeez.
We heard your podcast.
I think that's
Get
the
your
cool
bike.
thing about like one of the good things about being a single child.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the budgeting is different.
It is.
You know?
Yeah, that's
like we'll
true.
get the kid a bike.
Yeah.
I probably would have gotten a wheel or something. It's like, here's a wheel. Next year you get another wheel.
Share it.
Share
Well,
it with your brother.
That's why gaming consoles are great,
Yeah.
right? If you have like 2 boys, you buy one console, you pretty much hit them both.
Yeah. Or girls.
Yeah.
Don't limit them. Yasin.
I'm
They
not-
can waste their time too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But my sister never cared
Yeah,
about
exactly. Well, like when I was young, there wasn't like the amount of girls that were playing video games was very small.
Plus, games were also a bit different. I feel like
very
there are
dudeish?
more. Yeah.
No, there were racing games. There was whatever. It just was.
Yeah.
I think people were.
But like games are different now. It's like, here's a kitchen. Go run it. You're like, you got to work the whole kitchen. Like you've seen these games.
No, I've not seen this game.
Yeah. These are apps.
Oh, okay.
There's,
Well,
like,
that's different. I'm
orders are
talking about
coming
like
in.
console games.
You've got a friggin' waiter.
I just feel like back then when we were kids, it was like almost frowned upon. Like
Yeah.
if a girl wanted to play Nintendo, it was like,
Yeah.
why are you playing Nintendo?
Yeah.
Like it's a boys thing. So I think it was
Play
more
Contra.
like that. Yeah, Contra was great.
Contra's great.
Up, down, left, right.
Up, down, left, right, man. Those things are lost. Now it's like you got to push these in.
No, that was the original code in the beginning, right? Up, round, left,
Oh,
right.
right.
AB, select start or something. I forgot what the code is.
Like that.
But then you start off with like instead of the regular bullet that goes straight,
Yeah.
it like sprays out or whatever.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Here, you know what? I love where gaming has got to, but remember like Aladdin? I don't know if like you remember the Aladdin game on Genesis.
I remember the Aladdin game on
Great
Genesis,
game.
jumping right on a camel and shooting cutout.
Yeah, throwing apples
Yes.
at people. It would kill them or something. They would disappear. And you're like, that's a magic. That's a poisoned apple or something.
Oh boy.
That was fun times, man.
Yeah, that was a good game.
I miss having 4 buttons, just 4 simple buttons and nothing in the back or anything.
Right.
These are all my options.
Just recently we had that podcast with Alex
Yeah.
where we're talking about like we need to get another if you want to be better at Halo, you got to
right.
buy a controller that has
Flickers
paddles
and
on the
shit,
back.
and you're like, what's happening? This controller's a fish.
Yeah.
No, that's ridiculous.
You're right. You know what? There's something cool about like just having not even 4, just the 2. Like Nintendo is like jump and
Atari?
okay, that's a little too much.
Dude, Atari was a stick. This
Yeah,
was
with
when
one
you grow in Pakistan. And a button on the box the stick was in, and
Yeah.
a stick on the top of the button.
Yeah.
I mean, a button on the top of the stick. Those 2 buttons are the same thing. It wasn't like this button's for something else and this button's for something else. It's the same button.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do. And everybody just broke their stick at some point.
Of course.
That's what happens.
Of course, that is
Badly
exactly what
made.
happened.
That's
Plus,
why
you're
they
just
don't-
moving like pixels. That's too far back.
That's true.
I can't go far. I can't get that far back. You have to go the golden age. Nintendo, and Super Nintendo. That's the one where like the music still is amazing.
And then Genesis came and that became the 2 camps.
Yeah,
It was like, you have a Nintendo or you have a Genesis, and there'd be a rich kid
like yeah. Genesis was for rich kids.
who would have both.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was
that too.
like, I have them both. And you're like, you can have both? I didn't even realize you can have both. It's like somebody's like, I'm Muslim and Christian. Like, you can have both? It's the same thing to me.
yeah. And then Sonic came out, and then it was like the coins.
Money grabbing. That guy was like, before that, I'm like, was he grabbing rings? This guy's grabbing mushrooms. This guy's serious about his shit.
Or like when he gets hit and all his coins come out.
Sonic was about speed.
Sonic was about speed and
Yeah.
reaction time.
Yeah.
And it was loops for no reason. Why?
Yeah.
Why in your world are there just
Right.
loops places
Abound.
that seems like it's only you that would be able to use them?
That's true. Even Tails, but I'm like, why aren't you flying, Tails?
Right.
You have tails.
No.
Nah.
I remember that other one where he would stay in the same spot.
Yeah.
And you could
he
just
would
like
charge
rev
up.
him.
Just take off. You're like, oh shit.
Oh man.
And Knuckles, that's all sorts of weird stuff.
Yeah. So I got Dreamcast was my first
Me
console.
too. I worked. Did you get that for Eid?
Yes.
Okay. I worked my first job, and I saved up over 2 months to get a Dreamcast.
Damn, man.
Yeah, Baskin Robbins under the table job, no checks.
Yeah.
Every day, at the end of the day, I would get $20 to $25
Damn.
because that's what you get for working 5 hours. It's $20 to $25
Jeez.
and a lot of strawberry shortcake.
Right.
And I made do with that strawberry shortcake.
Right.
But I got that Dreamcast and it changed everything. What's your first game?
First game was Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur was my second game. That was a dope game. Mine was Marvel versus Capcom.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember those. The full
was fun,
yeah.
I also had Samurai Shen. No, it was called Shenmue.
Shenmue. Yeah.
Shenmue.
Yeah, well, we talked about that one.
Yeah, we
Shenmue.
did.
I loved Shenmue.
Shenmue was good.
And it was supposed to have like 7 or 10 episodes. They only came out with 2.
I don't know why.
It was too big. It was too grand.
It was.
It was like the Firefly of the time. Like it was way too advanced for its time.
One of the rounds I had to play pool.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to play pool in this game?
I had to go to do my day job where you
Yeah, you had to go to work in the game.
drive a forklift.
That's hilarious.
The first hour I wasn't so good, but like the fourth hour of playing, like you don't play 4 hours straight as
Just
this job.
conditions to be a worker.
But like because you go through like day and night cycles and stuff like that, right? You
that
go to
was
sleep.
complicated.
So then the fourth day I would go in, I'm like, I am killing it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what's cool about it is that you're working at the at the docks doing the forklift thing, but obviously there's conspiracy afoot,
Of course.
right? And then you overhear this one thing, and turns out that this ties into the other thing,
You got to investigate.
right?
Yeah.
And then for you to be able to get to gain their trust, you have to join the forklift race,
Yeah. Right.
right?
That was hilarious.
So you had to win. So they have like a little course
Yeah.
in the docks. If you win the race,
Yeah.
then maybe they'll trust you. Then you can learn information about what happened to your father. I think that's what happened.
I think so. You play Toy Story?
No, I did not.
Dude, Toy Story on Super Nintendo was amazing.
Really?
It would have like these little games too.
Oh man,
Really good. I would highly recommend it even now. If you can get an emulator,
Yeah.
you get into it.
they have Nintendo. Like they remade it, so like Nintendo's like this small, but it still plugs into like HDMI into your TV,
Yeah.
right? And then all the games.
Feel like that would be a problem, but man, I'm gonna figure out how to get more time. We gotta play some Halo. I'm not living life right now. I gotta make the time.
Just a little bit,
I gotta make the time.
dude. There is happiness abound in Halo.
Yeah.
And also, apparently, there's Halo. The new Halo's coming out. They're going to be releasing something in 2018.
Nice.
So that's going to be cool. I feel like they're listening now. They're starting to heed the words of the people.
I think so. And also, people are loud. Like
Yeah.
people will tell you, like, this is what you're doing. There was none of that back in the day.
This is true, and there's a little bit of a resurgence as well.
Yeah.
Right? So, I'm excited, man. You got to jump back into it. Some of the most fun times we've had was stressing about Halo.
First
4.
order of business, right after Ramadan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on 10 pounds.
Yes.
I'm gonna pay. I've got I went to a place that just strictly does like athletic fitness.
Yeah.
I already paid them.
So you're locked in anyway.
I'm locked in, and I'm gonna follow through. And I don't have a choice. I already told the guy this is what I used to do in jiu-jitsu. He's like, "Do you have any discipline issues?" I was like, "0." He's like, "So I'm gonna work you." I'm like, "Yeah." And
Let's
if
go.
you don't, I told him if you don't, I want my money back.
Yeah.
I told him that, and he's like, "All right." I think I might have like maybe made this too adversarial for me to jump. I think he's just gonna get in there and punish me, but I am
He's
ready.
gonna show up at your house.
Yeah, wake up, eat this.
Who let you in?
I know.
I learned how to pick locks.
I'm like, oh no, what have I done?
Yeah. So how to work you.
No, man. Anyways, I'm excited though. I'm excited to like just have a different body altogether.
Right. I need to get a different body, dude.
Would you if somebody, this is a thing, I kind of have this mental game all the time, or like if somebody told you have to do this much work and this is what's gonna this, whether it's for something you're trying to do with your career, you're trying to do for your personal life or your body, if somebody could guarantee that these are the 7 things you need to do this hard and this, I would do it all the time, but you never have assurances.
Yeah.
But I feel like in this case, if I pay somebody a few $1,000s,
Yeah.
and it's like a 4-month plan,
Yeah.
I feel like, like I am totally down to put in the work.
Yeah. No, for sure. Man.
It's worth spending the money. I've been like,
I was going another way on that one. Oh no, I was I was just saying. So as some people might know or might not know,
yeah,
in 2017,
yeah,
I was almost gonna get engaged,
Right.
and then didn't get engaged.
right.
So sad times, and I try to work through the situation as healthy as possible. And I did. But I'd also ate a lot of feelings.
What do you like to eat when you're eating feelings, Yasin?
Okay.
No, we're doing this again. We can't do this again. Sorry. We're trying not to talk about food. Because we're fasting is going to get crazy.
I have no limit.
Okay.
Like I will just continuously
You're
eat.
a tire. I got you.
I would just eat. Right? I'll give you one order.
Okay, please.
And then after we'll move off of it.
Let's try.
Right? I'll give you one order.
Yeah.
Hi, I'd like a double fish fillet sandwich, please.
Oh.
Supersize of fries.
Oh.
Bottled water to drink. 4 packs of mayo and 4 packs of ketchup.
You do that mayo.
Right? Yeah. Can I also get another double fillet sandwich on the side
That's 3.
with mac cheese? No. There's 2 doubles.
Oh, doubles.
Two
I got
doubles,
you.
Right? Can I also get an apple pie?
Ah,
Yeah.
how do you eat that much? Is there more?
And also, can I get the poutine? Then I go sit somewhere and I'll eat most of it.
Wow. I thought you would call a friend at this point.
By most of it, I mean maybe I'll get everything done except like half of the poutine would be left over.
Dang.
And then I would feel horrible.
Yeah.
Say that I'll never do it again. 5 days later,
Oh, man.
I'll go to Burger King and I'll rinse and repeat. Now, I didn't do
the
that for
poutine.
I didn't do that for a very long time.
Yeah.
I did that for a short period of time. But the amount of weight you pack
I can imagine.
in just like a short recovery period of eating really shit food,
Right.
that stays on you for a while.
For a
So
minute.
like, and the thing is that it didn't just ruin sort of like, your body composition. It ruins how you think you need to, like, your relationship with food just kind of gets kind of whacked, right?
No
Where you're
blame.
like constantly, well, I can't order just this much because I know I'm always this hungry. Like I know this is how much I can put in my stomach in any
man.
one meal, right? And so now every time you order something, where even when you're trying to be like frugal or whatever, you're still ordering on like a meter,
Yeah.
right? Versus like you only need this much. And the only way for you to be able to like do that is eat healthy for a while and like start counting your calories again, start going through that, understand like your portions and things like that. Once when you can get that up and running, then you're going to be fine. So this is what, essentially what was happening this year. So,
Crazy.
I'm better now. It's just that it takes a while for you to get like, so that the intake is great now, but now you have to like burn the fat.
And you have, I think.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did jiu-jitsu like a madman.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
So I was sweating like a
Jiu-jitsu
nutty.
is great for burning calories because unlike other sports, like if I'm like playing soccer or basketball,
There's no panic.
there's no panic. And also, if the guy runs away, the guy runs away. I can't let this guy kill me in jiu-jitsu. And that's the thing. Or like, oh no, you have to protect yourself because
Yeah.
he's just choking you the whole time.
Yeah, there's a little bit of panic.
Plus, it's everything. Like your whole body's exhausted. Like your whole body's exhausted. Your head hurts from a knee hitting it. There's like bruises on you.
There's also no AC in the place, so it's
You got no AC in the place.
it's a little bit of like a sauna.
Oh
Getting
my.
that heat shock protein.
Oh no.
I don't know if it's hot enough for me to do that, actually. I don't
Still.
have no idea. Anyway, that being said, it's nice to kind of climb out of that.
You're in good shape now, man.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Good for jiu-jitsu. Good for
Thanks.
you.
Yeah.
You guys meeting.
Yes.
Falling in love.
It's just it's a result of listening to a bunch of other people talk about it
Yeah.
and then going, all
And then
right.
having those realizations as it's happening. Right? You're either gonna like it or you're not. Because some people are like, this ain't for me.
Best feeling ever? Not seeing a person who started a little while ago. Yeah, you quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should quit.
It was it's a good feeling.
Yep.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Happy for you.
So
Yeah.
now that you're married
Yes.
and you do
I've
eat
been married for
for a while now,
about 4 years, yes.
right? Do you enjoy Eid as much as you enjoyed it back in the day?
No,
Yeah.
definitely not. Because there's too many obligations.
Yeah.
You gotta meet I'm not saying like I love her side of the family.
Right.
But what I used to do was hang out with my family, breakfast, go see our extended family together real quick,
Right.
2 hours probably.
Yeah.
And then I would buy 2 to 3 boxes of Krispy Kreme donuts
Right.
with my brother, and then just make the rounds to people's houses that I knew. Like,
Right.
Eid Mubarak, here's a donut.
Right.
Used to be a blast. That was the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole day. And now I got to see like people who are gonna judge you based on how dressed up you are. Oh, you brought your wife and you wore this. Sit down. Let's take pictures. Like just.
Sometimes you get the weird things like, okay, so when's the baby coming?
Yeah. I wish I had a white wife every now and then so people would like expect less from me. Because they ask Farah that like just blatantly. When's the baby coming?
Right.
You're like, hey man, calm your shit down. Jeez. See you like twice a year. Right? Like, are you getting all personal about when I do things?
Yeah.
I don't ask you when you do anything.
Yeah, because I don't care.
Yeah. And please stop caring about mine. Biryani cup. Get your own biryani. Don't ask me when I'm going to get you biryani. You can get biryani. It's $5. Hot plate down the street.
When
Go.
we come to your place,
Yeah.
we're going to see your new place. You going to invite us
When
for
are you
food?
having intercourse? No, stop it. What people are so rude.
They are.
When are you having unprotected sex? Am I taking it too far? This is what I hear when they ask me.
You should just repeat it back.
Yeah, just
Oh, are you asking me? And then,
yeah.
and they'd be like, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
I feel like you are, though.
I'm like, I think that's what you're saying because for me to have a kid, that's what
That's
I
what
have to do.
that's what needs to happen.
Did you know?
Right.
Because I think you know. Because I see 5 of your duplications here. That's what I think.
And then you can do that Bill Burr joke. It's like, after your third kid, you should know by then that you do not have the genetic makeup to make a hero or like a really good
Right.
kid. Just give up. It's just.
I see people with ugly kids all the time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because some arranged marriages are ugly people.
Yes.
Because that's the only way they're going to get married.
Yes.
Is somebody arranges for them to get married.
Right.
And 2 ugly people like don't make a right.
No.
It just doesn't go that way. Rarely. Like that's a perfect storm and a trap. Because that boy or girl, when they marry somebody, that somebody's going to be like, I'm good looking, you're good looking. What the heck is this thing?
Right.
But it happens every now and then.
So
2 ugly people will make a good looking kid every now and then.
So what do you do in those situations? Like try to. You know what you could do?
Yeah.
Don't marry within your race
Okay.
if that's what you're doing,
Okay.
right? Go for ugly in a different one.
So it's exotic at the very least.
Yeah.
Ah, I like that. Asian or
Right. You
or
just
what else? Or white.
all
That's
you-
about it.
Really. But like you just want to mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
Just so that it
You
gives
can't really even mix it with all races. You can't like do you and Mexican because you just get
more
roughly
Mexican.
you and roughly a Mexican and a Pakistan or
Right.
Mauritian.
Yeah.
Sorry, you got to do a 23andMe so we figure out where the heck you're actually from.
I'm not gonna do it. They had like huge security breaches, and
Yeah.
and there was some other stories about it being used
They
in
sell
other
your
places.
stuff, yeah.
It's too much.
I know. I'm still gonna do it.
I can't.
All right.
I like the way how like for most parts I'm doing everything
Yeah.
except like this one thing I'm gonna remain off the grid. Just don't take
For
my
now.
blood. For
Right.
now.
I gotta wait until like On It or somebody starts one that I can kind of trust.
Yeah.
But even then, I was like, "What are you doing on it?"
I watched Enemy of the State.
Right.
If they want to make it look like you killed someone,
Yeah.
they can make you.
First off, great movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Enemy of the State, great movie.
Seen it at least 60 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, not that much, but I've seen it a few.
Excellent movie. But then again, I'm like, you're just spitting into a vial.
Right. And then they put your spit next to Donald Trump, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah. All of a sudden, what? Finish the story, Yasin.
and then
You
they're
push
gonna
the
blame
button.
you. They're gonna blame you for
Pushing the button.
for the whatever,
Yeah.
the assassination.
The assassination. Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Oh, okay. Somebody actually assassinated the president in that story. Jeez.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then, and
I
then puts
see.
your spit there.
My spit's potent. I would hope I have an alibi elsewhere.
It's a
The rest
problem.
of me is elsewhere.
That's why I don't want to do the finger scan on iPhones or iPads.
I just set this thing up my phone for the face scan, and then
Yeah.
I was like, "How do I turn this thing off?" I feel like I've already messed up.
yeah,
But I'm like, they know what I look like.
they do.
I once got called into the police station. They were like, "Hey, we need to call you in something serious." This happened about 4, maybe 5 months ago.
Okay, I got a police station story too.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
I'll go first.
Yes, of course.
So I get there, and they were like, "Hey, somebody took $80,000 out of a mutual fund from this old guy who's 86 years old from this branch, and it had to do with these ATMs, and here's a picture of you at the ATM."
Right.
And it was not a picture of me from the camera, from the back. It was from the ATM.
Yeah.
Like if the ATM that I'm looking into
Took a picture of you.
took a picture of me while I was trying to press a button.
Yeah, they all have cameras.
And I did not know they could do that.
Okay, they just take like every time.
Oh, dude, every time they had every picture of me every time I used an ATM.
Yeah.
And I was like, "How much money did I take out?" They were like, "This much." And I was like, "Well, then I don't understand what the problem is."
Yeah.
And after a while, they were like, "Yeah, I can see that this isn't you." But I think they were expecting me to just crack.
Okay.
Also, I know you can only take out $500. I don't know what you're trying to.
Yeah,
prove
how's
to
he
me,
pulling
like,
80 G's?
I came here like 40 times and got like 5,000 and just kept doing it? Like, I don't know.
Oh boy.
What's your story?
Not as good as that.
Yeah.
This was odd because there was an inspector or like a detective that was trying
Yeah.
to get a hold of me, but the way they did it was in a very weird way.
Right.
The way how they did it was they went to eaton.com and they would look for the contact us section, and then they put in an inquiry saying that they're the police and they're looking for me.
Ooh.
And then they sent that, like they submitted that. Now,
Right.
within Eaton, I don't know where those inquiries go, but
Yeah.
it went to marketing, and then marketing got that email
man.
and then sent it to me, and then said, please see below. And it's like Halton Regional Police,
Oh my God.
and they're looking for me.
That's crazy.
What?
I know. I didn't spit on anything yet.
And marketing
Yeah.
sat on that email before sending it to me for like 5 days. So by the time I got it,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, I'm panicking.
Right.
I give them a call.
Yeah.
I said, I'm looking for
This
the
constable
person,
or whatever.
yeah. Oh, she left for the day. Oh, that's okay. She'll be back after the break, Christmas break.
Oh.
So I gotta sit there with this in my chest for like 2 weeks.
Wouldn't you think that if you don't have a guilty conscience, this wouldn't bother you so much?
Right.
Like, you haven't done nothing wrong, Yasin, or have you?
Nothing. But the thing is that I don't know what they're falsely accusing me of.
That I love it. You're actually like, what are they falsely accusing me of? Is the best way to go about it.
And I'm scared.
Yeah, you should be.
So I call my lawyer friend, Hashim,
Right?
and I give him the information. He's like, yeah, bro, I don't
Yeah.
know. There's no counsel here.
Our podcast lawyer.
Yeah. And then I go through the break, right? Try to forget about it.
Yeah.
Not there's like a cop out there that's like, also, here's the thing. If you're looking for me, a rudimentary Google of my name will get me like my photography business,
You market
the podcast.
yourself.
Like it's
There's
easy to
not
get a
10
hold
of
of
you
me.
either. It's not Sayed Raza.
No, it's super easy to get
Yeah.
me, right? Anyway,
You don't have to email the marketing department.
finally I call.
Yeah.
When I come back, they said, yeah, it's better if we talk in person.
Oh, no.
Now I'm like, all right. I called Hashim again. I said,
Yeah.
but they're telling me to come in.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in. But if I don't come back,
Yeah.
like if you don't get a phone call from me at 7:00 because I was leaving after work,
Hmm.
then please come find me.
Oh, man.
So I went to the station
Yeah.
and, you ask, whatever, the secretary or front desk or whatever, you wait for them and they say, okay, we're going to call the person. And they came out. So she comes out. She's all like,
I dress up so much every time I have to do anything like that. So, like, look, I'm not a criminal.
yeah. And she was holding a Ziploc bag. Okay.
I had a
And
finger in it.
and she was holding a Ziploc bag, and she said, what company do you work for? I say, I work for Eid. She said, oh, do you work for, and then she said, Moeller. So
Yeah.
Moeller I used to work for. She's like, oh, okay. Well, there was someone who came in, and apparently there was a USB stick that was left in a bus. And someone picked up the USB stick, and they put it in their computer to see what was inside. And what was inside was electrical drawings and a few emails from you and some other people. And they thought that it was like a terrorist thing.
Right. Because your name sounds so terroristy.
And so then they brought it into us,
Yeah.
wanting us to investigate.
Right.
And we did, and we didn't really find anything. And so, this is just like, we're just talking to you real quick. So that's basically what
Yeah.
she was just getting a feel for me. And she's
Oh,
like,
man.
well, here's the drive. I don't know if it's been
Yeah.
over a year.
Right.
I'm like, all right, cool. Thank you. And then I left. I put that stick inside my computer to see
Yeah.
what was inside it. And it was an engineer from my old company that saved a bunch of stuff so that he could work on it on his computer at home. And so he had saved drawings and CA things, and there was a bunch of emails because I'm like project manager, so I'm telling like this change needs to be done, whatever. So I'm like coordinating some stuff. So my emails are there too. So this person saw it, saw my name, saw electrical drawings, and the drawings specifically were for airplane simulators.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was an account manager for CAE that was
That's
that they
suspicious.
they make it's really cool actually. They make an entire replica like a,
Cockpit?
for example, like a 747 cockpit.
Yeah.
That's on top of like hydraulics. Yeah, for like things. So it's really cool. Anyway, A plus B plus C equaled terror threat,
Yeah.
and then as a result got sent to the appeal, and then caused me that much stress.
Jeez.
So, person who saw that
Yeah.
and decided that was the terror is like, fuck you.
Yeah, kinda. Also, who goes to the trouble of like turning in something?
Well, maybe he thought it was a threat to national security.
Dumbass. I can draw that guy in my head right now.
Yep.
I know what he looks like.
Yep, he's wearing cargo shorts.
He's wearing cargo shorts. He hates Muslims.
Yep,
He's paranoid.
freaking idiot.
He probably doesn't like immigrants.
I still have that drive though.
We should figure out who he is. Talk about him more. Call the police on him. Hey.
Call the police on him. Yeah, I believe there's some like white nationalist situation happening over there.
Right. I think he has something in his basement. You should investigate.
Two can play that game.
Yeah. And then put something in his basement.
I feel like that would be illegal.
Make it happen, Yasin. They already accused you of being a terrorist. It's not going to get any worse. He's a terrorist who trespasses. It's already bad, dude. Don't worry about it.
Oh man, yeah. So that's my run-in with the cops.
The most scariest run-in I ever had was, it's not scary. I was walking and I got pulled over.
Okay,
And I didn't have my ID on me.
I feel like you just get stopped when you're walking.
Yeah.
They don't
it's not
pull
a pull over.
Yeah.
At that point.
Is
you're
there a
just like-
sidewalk to the sidewalk?
That's why I didn't stop. Because she goes, whoop, whoop, whoop. And I just kept walking.
Yeah, that's for
Whoop, whoop,
cars.
whoop. Yeah, I was like, and she goes, woo, and I like looked over and she's like, yeah, you. And I was like, well, okay, me. She's like, do you have an ID on you? And she's still in the car.
Yeah,
I was like,
I thought you're not allowed to do that.
she did. This
Okay.
was in Brampton.
I see.
I was like, nope. And like, what do you have on you? I'm like, box cutter. She's like, what? I'm like, I have a box cutter. I'm going to work
Yeah,
at the factory.
right.
She's like, come over here.
Okay.
I get there. It's like, you match a description. What's your name?
Uh-huh.
I tell her my name. She's like, and you don't have any ID? I'm like, nope, except my library card, which has my name written on it in a marker.
Yeah.
She runs it through. She's like, this box cutter doesn't look safe. What do you use it for? She asked me this.
Right.
She asked me this after I told her I work at a warehouse and I have a box cutter.
Yeah. It's in the name, lady.
It's in the name.
Yeah.
I wanted to say revolutions. I don't know what to say. I said, for cutting boxes, ma'am. I cut boxes at this factory. She's like, okay, next time have your ID. And she gives me my box cutter back and rolls away.
Right.
But for a second, while she was trying to investigate this box cutter,
You saw yourself in Rikers.
yeah, and she was like going hard at her computer.
Right.
Like, and also Syed Raz is too common of a name.
Yeah.
And she couldn't verify my birthday, and it was getting cut. That was getting shady because there are some Syed Razes that have done some Syed Raza stuff that I didn't do.
Interesting.
The most scariest thing, hands down, was Houston. Got in a fight with a bunch of people. Bunch of people got in a fight with a bunch of people. I was one of those bunch of people. Got in the face with a rock right
Yes,
here.
Yes.
And when the cops come, everybody's guilty.
Yeah.
And the good thing for me was racial profiling totally worked in my favor because I was one of two not black kids.
Right.
And immediately they're like, you two, get out of here. Okay.
You two accountants.
Yeah.
Go home.
How'd you get wrapped up in this?
Were you doing their homework?
Yeah. Because everybody was so bloody. I was like, someone's going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
I got in the face with a rock.
Yeah.
Like, and they just sent us home. And all these other kids got like questioned and stuff. Two
Right.
of them didn't come to school the next day.
Right.
And I was like, woof. I got home. Mom beat the crap out of me because I was already beat up some.
Yeah.
That's how that goes.
That's yeah. That's the way that goes.
yeah.
Um,
You had any other run-ins with the cops?
yeah. Ramadan.
Oh,
Many years ago, back when
Right.
I was in university first year.
yeah.
I was staying over at a friend's house.
Right.
Just or was it high school? Whatever. Just like after iftar,
Yeah.
and then we were gonna go for Qiyam. But Qiyam hadn't started yet,
Right.
and we had some time to kill. So we decided that we would go to a local school to see if we can get on the roof of the portables to find tennis balls, so that we would use these tennis balls in the hockey tournament that's coming up in the weekend.
What can go wrong?
Right. This is the I'm putting them on blast, but I was part of Minna at the time, and this was all Minna people, and one of your biggest Minna guys was part of this. Fiaz
I
Jad.
figured it was Fiaz.
All right, so we're all hanging out. We all jump into first we're at home still.
Yeah.
We all jump into a Saturn,
Right.
right? way too many people in one car. There's at least six or seven dudes in this car, right? And we drive to the school. Some guys have already some guys climb the what's it called, the roof.
Some guys are great at climbing,
right?
Yeah.
Other guys pull out the shisha from the trunk of the Saturn and they're setting it out on the bleachers. So some people are smoking.
Yeah.
Other people are like, this is like at 2:00 in the morning.
Right.
Just running on roof of portables, jumping from one portable to another, playing somewhat of a form of a dodgeball.
Yeah.
Right, where they're getting tennis balls and throwing it at each other, and a little bit of a ruckus at 1:00 in the morning. Cops show up.
Oh man.
So because obviously down the field, past the field is like rows of houses, and someone saw a bunch of us kids smoking shisha and playing dodgeball on the roof of portables. So a couple cop cars come, and then they split the group.
For questioning.
Yes.
Nice.
Right. So now I'm standing away on one side with a couple other people, and some other people are standing over there with the Fiaz in that group. And they start asking us our names, what we're doing, all this other stuff. I try to, I answer whatever. Then the canines came.
Whoa.
Also, we are aware
Yeah.
that there is a shisha that's currently they kind of tucked it in the back of the thing, but that's just smoking.
Right.
And I think someone put a plastic bag on top of it, so that's melting.
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
And we were all questioned, and then they said, "All right, we're gonna stay here until you guys pack up and go home." And now we're looking at each other. There's 7 people. There's a car that holds only 4, 5 at the most. I guess some of us are walking home. So some of us piled into the car. 2 of the other guys, they walked home, and we just drove off.
Jeez.
And we got home. We waited for a while. They drove back out, fetched a shisha,
Yeah.
and then that was that.
That's not a bad story, man.
Yeah, it's all right. Are we in?
I think we're in.
Is the end?
Yeah.
All right. Wait, hold on a second. I just need to check something real quick.
Check it.
I want to know.
What time the Rockets game is? It's at
No,
8:30.
That's not.
That's not what you care about right now. It's
I mean,
okay.
no, I'm really just food. 1, 2. Son of a gun.
What are you checking, man?
I'm checking out some dates. Give me a second. Oh yeah, okay. So this is going to be on the 17th. So this is up. So today would be the 17th of when it's going up. All right. So Eid just finished. All right, people. Hopefully you had a good, wonderful Eid. You stuck in there, was able to fast all the way. And if you weren't, it's all good. Try again next year. What else can we say? Hopefully your gifts are good. Go buy ice cream cake.
Yeah, go buy ice cream cake. You won't regret it.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can even go to Baskin Robbins. They got some good ice cream cakes.
Right. Oh, this year I'm going to do that Tim Tam party. I haven't done it last year.
It's been a minute. Let's
It's been
do
a
it.
while, right?
Tim Tam Slam Blam.
Yeah. Tim Tam Slam.
Tim Tam Slam. Let's
Slam.
vlog it. Let's leave this camera on while we do this. Let's do an instructional.
You know
Let's
how
do an instructional. Let's do a reaction to the instructional.
right?
People love those.
You know how I enjoy explaining Tim Tam Slams.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't wait.
Oh, I know.
Get the
Trust
bowls
me.
out.
I watch you explain it every time because I'm like, look how excited he is, everybody. I feel like you enjoy it more than anybody else.
I really do, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm thankful
Why
that my
not?
friends give me the opportunity to flex that game. Wow, your ears are really hurting, huh?
Yeah, man, this thing's squeezing my ears like a friggin' I don't know what to say.
All right, Eid Mubarak, people. Thanks for hanging in with us. We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. Good night.